Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Indonesia's air quality is decreasing because of the smoke factory, vehicle emission, and cigarette smoke. One of the causes of air pollutant that's dangerous for environment is cigarette smoke, because it contains many dangerous chemical compounds. The other side, on the dirty air, it potentially contains bacterials, such as Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Staphylococcus aureus, and many other organisms. Citizens prevent the pollution effect by using layered cotton masks, but it causes minimal air circulation, so the carbon dioxide can re-inhale. The re-inhaled carbon dioxide can decreasing oxygen in our body. It can occur poisoning symptoms such as headache, vertigo, and reduced vision. Besides that, cotton mask is hardly to dry, so it's potentially to bacterial growth, such as Staphylococcus aureus, Candida albicans, and Mycobacterial tuberculosis. That can occur serious health problems, such as skin irritation, pneumonia, and tuberculosis. Pneumonia and tuberculosis potentially infected by the presence of the nicotine. So, we will reserve our innovation to give the solution with the title Innovation of Nicotine and Carbon Dioxide Absorbing Mask based on Siam Bambu leaves, Thyrsostachys siamensis, and Croton leaves, Codiaeum variegatum Ekstrak. Arranged by me Rafi dan Saputra with my partner Elisa Damayanti Putri, supervised by Ms. Titik Handayani SSI and Mr. Gempur Irawan SSI. The solution from that case is a filtrant membrane made by croton leaf extract that contains phytochemical compounds as the pollutant absorbing agent, which combined with Siam Bambu leaf extract as the antimicroorganism agent from its secondary metabolic compounds. Filtrant membrane that has been produced is applied to mask based on spandex material. The usage of spandex is because it can absorb sweat and dry easily, so more comfortable and safer. The purpose of this research is to make and analyze nicotine and carbon dioxide absorbing mask with antimicroorganism activity based on croton leaf extract, Codiaeum variegatum, and Siam Bambu leaf extract, Thyrsostachys siamensis. From this research, hopefully can give some information of Siam Bambu leaves and croton leaves usage as compounds which have antimicroorganism activity and pollutant absorption agent, and also can be a solution for safer and more comfortable in the use of masks. This research starts with making croton and Siam Bambu leaf simplicia, continued with making extract and reflux system for croton leaves, and maceration for Siam Bambu leaves. Both extracts dance on the rotary evaporator. The residue from Siam Bambu leaf extraction is used to make the active charcoal by chart it and activate by heating. Both extracts used to make the filter mask. Then the filter was analyzed by sterility, nicotine, and carbon dioxide absorption. Filter was made by added CMC and dissolved with aqua dust. Then added Siam Bambu leaf active charcoal. The combination of Siam Bambu leaves and croton leaf extract added when the temperature was reduced, walled, and dried it at 40 degrees Celsius. Filter sterilization test was done by swab test method. Put the filter mask in outdoor for day to contact with air. Then swab the filter with sterile cotton bud and put into physiological sodium chloride. We put 1 ml into petri dish, added the nutrient agar media, and homogenized. Wait until it hardened and put into incubator with 36 degrees Celsius. The observation was done after 36-hour incubation and not the results. Carbon dioxide gas absorption test was done by using simple tool as we see on the screen. There are 2 bottles and 2 hoses. In the first bottle, sodium bicarbonate and hydrochloric acid reacted to make carbon dioxide. The gases flowed into the A hose to the bottle that contained the filter. After that, the hose A and B are locked for 15 minutes so that the carbon dioxide contact with the filter. Unlock the B hose and put it into an air layer that contains sodium hydroxide in order to capture the remaining unabsorbed carbon dioxide. Hose A unlocked and sodium hydroxide flowed until the bottle was full. At the end, entered all the sodium hydroxide that had been used into an air layer and titrate with hydrochloric acid. Nicotine absorption test was done by pipette the nicotine solution into the air layer, enter the filter, and let it contact for 5 minutes. After that, added sodium hydroxide 20% and petroleum ether. Wait until it forms 2 phases. The upper phase is evaporated on water bath, and added aqua dust and a little bit metal red indicator. Titrate the sample with hydrochloric acid 0.01 normal until it forms red color. Done the same step without filter as blanco. Based on the experiment using several comparison, the comparison of CMC and active charcoal gives the best characteristic on 3:1 comparison. So, this composition was used to make the filter mask. Swab test done on filter mass in addition of extract with comparison of Siam bamboo leaf and Putri leaf extract is 1:1, 2:1, 1:2, with the best result is on 2:1 comparison. So it's used as formula to make filter mass for carbon dioxide and nicotine absorption test. Based on carbon dioxide absorption test by filter mass, it shows that every filter can absorb carbon dioxide with different results. The highest absorption is on filter mass with spandex and an extra layer of spandex. It happens because there are contact of filter mask with air fluid, better than the other treatment. On nicotine absorption, the highest value is on filter without spandex, because the nicotine immediately contact with the beta-carotene compounds as the absorption agent on the filter mask. Based on the result, conclude that filter mask with the best characteristic is on the 3:1 comparison of CMC and active charcoal. On the sterility test by swab method, the best result is on 2:1 comparison of Siam bamboo leaf extract and croton leaf extract. The filter mask can absorb carbon dioxide and nicotine with different results. Filter mask with an extra layer of spandex give the highest result in carbon dioxide absorption. Filter mask without spandex layer addition give the highest nicotine absorption. These are the reference that we use. Love our body with safe filter mask. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.